Hi, it's Charlie giving you Friday's live trading, and obviously it's been quite a move yesterday. It is 7:30 in the morning. Kim and I were out on our Christmas party all day yesterday, so typical that Kim and I are out, and the markets have their biggest move of the year. Or the euro does. So anyway, I'm actually looking to take a long down here this morning. So I'm having a quick look at the markets here, and then I'll be come back to. Okay, just back. So I'm going to start edging into a long here. I'm going to put probably maybe I will just get away with take a 10 pip stop. So on this trade, so that's what I'm going to look for, about a 10 pip stop. Um, I'm edging in. How many entries have I got in here at the moment? 4 entries so far. Um, so so I'm long with 4 units on the euro dollar. Come down to some support on the higher time frames on the hourly and 4 hourly charts, and just looking for that bit of a move. So I've just got like I say, 4 units in at the moment. I'm just going to quickly get my stops in. So I'm going to put those stops down at 77, something like that, and it's not giving it a lot of room, considering the range. Anyway, I'll just put those stops in off screen. I'll press pause for now. Okay, so the euro's coming down, so it's coming close to my stop. But like I said, I've gone in with only 4 units, and so if it stops me on this one, then I can then reset. I think it's just about to stop me. Then I can reset for another one. There we go. Yeah, I have just been stopped. Let's bring up the account. I'm in an open position on the Aussie dollar, so ignore that. So I've just lost £300 there, but like I said, I wanted to keep it fairly small because I'm going to be wanting to give this another shot. So hence why I've gone in with half position there, because of the range of the euro dollar is quite wide. So I want to give it a bit of slack, give it a chance like I've just done, and I'll give it another attempt shortly. So I still see this as a potential buy this morning for a bounce, but it's just difficult with the range to gauge exactly where to place stops and stuff. So I'm just watching this, and it could well be that I'll be going in long again fairly shortly. So I'll press pause for now. Edging in. Okay, so just back now. So I'm going to start edging in again on this euro dollar. So we've got a little divergence on the 5-minute charts, but I'm just going to put 1 unit in so far. And I'm going to start edging in here, and hopefully I'm not going to be too far off the next time. So we've got a divergence on the 5-minute chart. Just put 1 unit in at the moment, not even gone up to 4 units yet. Just watching this because I'm giving this first unit a little bit of slack now. So I'll probably give this maybe 20 pips from where we currently are. So I'll just put that stop down there, and then I can then assess. I'll change that stop soon. So 108.08. I'll just put it in at 108.60 for now, my stop on that, but I will adjust that shortly. So I'm just watching the price action, and then I'll look to start edging in a little bit more, just watching this price action for a minute. So I'll press pause for a second. Okay, so I'm going to get another unit in here. So just put a second unit in. And so we've got downsloping momentum obviously behind this move this morning, but bigger time frame is what I'm basing the trade on. And so we'll go through the bigger charts shortly, but I always go through the higher time frames. That's what I base my trades on always. Although I project the 5-minute charts, and I'm watching the 5-minute charts for execution, but it's always based on the higher time frames. So always looking at multiple time frame analysis when trading. So I've got that second unit in. I'll press pause for a minute, and but I think this could be where I'm going to be going in here. So let's get a third unit in, and then I'll get my stops put in. Again, I'll put my stops down at 106. So okay, so I've got 4 units in now. So I'm just going to press pause while I get the stops sorted out. Okay, so I've adjusted those stops to 65 now. So stops to 65. I'll press pause for now whilst we're watching this. Okay, so I have just been stopped out again on this. I was just saying to the guys in the trading room, my Friday morning trades are last week and this week are not going so well so far. 686. So at the moment, so two losing trades so far. So I'm going to carry on watching this and see if I get another entry. But at the moment, Euro's still coming down. So I'm just playing a watching game now, and we'll see what happens. So, but if the potential is still there for me to go on, take a long side trade, but it's just trying to identify when to do that. Now, so I'll press pause for now. Okay, so back. So I'm going to give this a final attempt here with 4 units again. I'll put a stop just down below the lows, and that will be me then done for the morning if it doesn't work out. So I'll put a stop down below the low here, and I'll get that sorted out. I've gone 4 units again. No point in me going any bigger. So just 4 units. So it's just half position size this morning. So anyway, so it's a final attempt. So I'm looking for up in the 108.90s is my targets. Are my targets. So I'll press pause just while I'm getting the stop sorted. Okay, just back, and we can see that the euro is finally coming up a bit. So what I'm going to do is start moving the stops up a little bit here. So let's get this off screen so we can see the stops are still there at 57, but I think I can move these up to 65 now, and then we'll see from there. There's still the risk of a downside push again. But I do think I can move these stops up a bit, so to 65. So it'll only be a few 3 or 4 pips below my entry. So I'll move those stops. I'm sitting here chatting with the guys in the room this morning. Obviously there was all these fireworks yesterday that Kim and I, like I said earlier on, missed, and so it's an interesting time, isn't it, in the markets? But okay, so the stops have been moved up. So the entries were at 67s and 68s by the looks of things. 67s, yeah, and 66, 67s. Okay, so an average of 67, sorry. So it's only like a couple of pips the stop now below my entry on that one. But hopefully we can get up there. We've just hit a bit of resistance on some of the higher time frames, the 15-minute chart and the 30-minute chart. So it's just reacting there. We've got the 5-minute 21 coming into play here, the blue line. But hopefully it can still have that push. I'm still looking at my 4-hour charts and still hoping that this can ultimately go that bit higher. So I've moved that stop up to 65. We'll see now whether it can hold and then still come up that bit higher yet. So I've got the limit orders in at 96 to take profit at 96 on 3 of the units, and then the last one I'll come out based on the 4-hour charts. I've got something I'm looking at there, so we shall see. I'll press pause for now. Okay, so just back. So the euro's getting very close to that target, and it's got this 5-minute 50. My white line here is coming into play, so I'm going to be closing out of these trades very soon. If it can just get up to that little bit higher. So we're very, very close, but it's very close, but still not quite there. We've sat on this one for a long time, so we're just underneath that target. I'm sorely tempted to start closing out because the price action has been so slow, but you know what will happen, it will then all of a sudden jump up afterwards. But yes, sorely tempted here, but we're very, very close to that target level. Let's see if we can get there. And now I've pressed record. It's come back off again. I thought we were about to punch up, so I'll press pause again. Okay, I have just moved my stops up to 80 now, so just below the 5-minute 21 here on the chart. As time's just ticking by, so the stop's now moved up to 80. So, but hopefully we can still get there. But it's really taking its time. It's this 5-minute 50 I'm looking for, and it's a combined level. Like I said, it's that morning pivot up at 96, and we've got this 5-minute 50 just a pip above it. So we're just going to have to see whether it can get there or not. So okay, I'll press pause, and hopefully we can. It's been a long time. Okay, so we're just coming up to 10 a.m. So I'm going to actually start banking out 3 units here, and start banking out 3 units. I'm closing out 3 units. I was just explaining to the guys in the room that 10 a.m. has just come in here, and what could happen is with that 5-minute 50 coming down on top of price could just roll over. So I've taken 3 off now. And we'll see if the final one can still get up there. But it's that 5-minute 50, and it's coming down on price here, and so running out of time a little bit here on the trade. Now, interestingly, as far as the trade's concerned overall, or all the trades this morning, what's been hopefully will have been a good exercise is that I've had 3 trades. The first 2 trades obviously were losing trades, and then the third one is a winning trade. As we can see, the one winning trade is pretty much going to make up for both of those 2 losing trades, risk to reward basically. So and I know that when I'm trading that I can afford to have plenty of losing trades, and because I only need to get those winning trades come along, which they do, and they will pay for the losers. And so always a good example when that sort of thing happens. But I've had to close out there at 10 because this is now at risk of rolling back over. So and even if it does, then all right, I'll still be down, but you can see that we've made back quite a lot of the prior losses without having to go with bigger stakes or anything like that, just risk reward. And so, but I had to close that one out anyway. So good exercise in that this morning. Let's press pause for now. Okay, just back, and I have just been trading, stopped out on that final position as it come down to 80. So as we can see here, I've had a net loss now so far. It's what time are we at? I think it's 10:15. And that's pretty much me done. It's non-farm payrolls day, so I'm not going to be taking any more trades now until this afternoon, if I do trade again today. I'll take that, £168 down today, having had 2 losing trades and then just 1 winning trade, which has done pretty well. It was actually up into positive territory when it was sitting up at 92, 93. But it got to within, like I said, 2 or 3 pips of my target, and there's just rolled over. So, but oh well, not too bad a result in the end. So that's non-farm payrolls done, so to speak. Day done anyway, and I'll see if I trade later, but I won't be continuing with the recording. We're 12 minutes in now anyway, and so good luck with your trading today. Stay safe out there. There's been some big moves, obviously, hasn't there, over the last 24 hours. So we'll be back in touch next week.